Okay. All right. I think I am recording now. Yes. Okay, we are recording. I apologize for that. Just got to make sure. It's the first time I recorded, and I'm glad I actually remembered to do that. Well, thank y'all for joining me on this little Zoom meeting about how we're going to get ourselves to Mexico.
Okay.
I'm so excited Avon's offering us this trip, and if you've never been on one of their all expense paid trips, I'm telling you, you will make darn sure you earn it every single time. Unless it's a cruise and you don't like to go on ships, so like me. But next time I'll definitely earn it. But this is going to be absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to share my screen with you and go through some of the slides. Okay. There we go. All right, so this is the flyer. It's a fiesta. Join us in Los Cabos, Mexico. It's going to be June the 2nd through the 5th, and you can earn a trip for one or for two. This is a great recruiting tool. You can let people know that they can come in and earn this trip also, because this is open to everybody.
Okay.
This is the FAQs, the guide on this. There is a Head Start period and then an incentive period. And this Head Start period is really neat because you can earn through qualified new recruits 300 points, promote to bronze ambassador. So anybody who is not in leadership yet, or they're a promoter, a star promoter, when they promote to bronze ambassador, they get the 500 points. Mentor someone on your team, and you get 250 points. Now, all of this is to bronze ambassador. You're not going to get the points if you promote to promoter or star promoter or platinum executive leader. That's not going to happen, but just those things right there. So this is fantastic for new people coming on. Anybody that's, just thinking about leadership or new representatives. It is a 3-night hotel stay at the Hyatt Ziva. I should have mentioned that first. All inclusive, unlimited food and beverage. I mean, everything is covered. Airfare, ground transportation to and from the hotel, a welcome reception, and a farewell reception that I promise you will just knock your socks off. So, and then of course, those are the points that you can earn. And again, a qualified new recruit. And this is for traditional. So that means not Alma if you're buying Alma leads, or if someone is delegating leads to you, that does not count during the Head Start. The only thing that will count is traditional personal recruits. And they must have a $150 order in their first or second campaign. Okay, and look down here at the bottom, pro tip. If you have one qualified new recruiter campaign, you will earn $1,200 incentive points. That's a quarter of the way there for earning the trip for one. So this is very doable. You choose how to earn. Of course, you earn by, this is the first part right here, shows you if you have 1,000 points, you earn the towel, 2,000, there's a tote, 3,000, a mirror and a brush set. Then, of course, it's the 5,000 for the trip for one and 7,000 for the trip for two. So during the incentive period, when you sell $300 to $499, you get 100 points, and 500 and plus, you get 200 points. When you recruit Alma leads, you get 150, and again, the personal qualified are 300. And now you can start developing your team and developing titles on your team. Each time that you have your qualified new recruit places another $150 order, you get 100 points. When you promote to a leadership title for the first time, you earn 1,000 points. and mentor a first generation to promote to, again, bronze leader or above, and you get 500. I'm sorry, bronze ambassador and above. You get 500 points. So, what I wanted to say here, these are the FAQs, and I wanted to point a few things out. If you have, excuse me, if you have $1,000 in sales, you're still going to only earn the 200 points. If you're not in leadership, can you earn the rewards? You can earn the towel. You can earn, I think, a couple of other things, but you're not going to earn the trip. The trip, you do have to team build. You do have to have someone on your team for that. Please excuse me, my allergies. Again, that qualified new recruit is someone who has a $150 order during their first or second campaign. ALMA recruits do not count during the Head Start, but they do during the incentive period. And remember that Head Start is campaigns 23 through 26. The incentive period is campaigns 1 through 8. So right now we are, we have reps starting in campaign 23. So you want to concentrate on that. I think that's good there. Qualified new recruit places the additional $150 orders. So let's say that they do place their, and remember the qualified Q&R has the $150 order first or second campaign. Then let's say their third campaign, they don't have the $150, so you don't earn the points. But in their fourth campaign, they do. Then you get the points. So it doesn't have to be consecutive. Title promotions, you're not going to get it if you're a star. Go to star promoter. And then also if you are not, let's say, a bronze ambassador, but someone on your team promotes to bronze ambassador, you're not going to get the points. You're not going to get the mentoring bonuses either. So it's important to get yourself there and be ahead of the game, be ahead of your team. So, and we can definitely help you with that. If you advance more than one title during the incentive period, you get the points for both. You also get the mentoring bonuses for both, which is fabulous. Let's see. Okay. So if you've, I'll go over this, but you guys can read all this stuff. If you earn it for 2, and you don't want to take anybody with you, you can get the $500. There is a buyout option if you can't even go. The cost, or if you want to, let's say you want to buy in, add someone to go with you. It's 13. If they're 13 and plus, it's $1,200. And a child 1 to 12 is $750, but that does not include airfare. So you would have to supply the airfare. And if you can't go, there's a buyout option of $500 for the trip for 1 and $1,000 for the trip for 2. So, some people don't want to go to Mexico. Some people don't want to have, or can't get a passport or whatever. You can buy out and get the cash money. So this is worth earning for everybody. Oops.
So one thing too, Debbie, is that if they win it for 2, they can either take out the 500 or they can have a room to themselves.
Yes.
So
that would be nice.
It's double, based on double occupancy, so they're going to pair them up with another Avon rep.
Right.
Hello.
Yes, you will be paired with someone else. Hello. Did you have a question?
Nzinga?
Huh?
You got on?
Yes, I'm on now.
Okay, she was having problems getting on.
Okay. So, do you have to place an order at Avon to get the merchandise? Yes, you do. Oops. Where can you see tracking? Tracking will be available on Vibe, and I'm going to show you in a few minutes when. I believe it's October 17th.
17th.
Yeah. Okay. And then, here we go. Reporting is available October the 17th, and the final achievers will be posted April 4th. Of course, the trip is in June. So when I sent the email out at the beginning of the week, I attached a couple of tracking forms for you. We've got some genius representatives that are always good at putting together these things. Avon did not put this together, but they'll put it together and share with us. So there are two. There's this one that has, of course, maybe it's a little, you see the pool in the background and the ocean. But I really like this one because it's divided up between the Head Start time and the actual incentive time. So how are you going to do this? You're going to need to add people to your team, especially during this Head Start program. Start talking to people, get them joined up, make sure that you're showing them how to have a $150 order. All your traditional qualified Q&Rs, 300 points. Some of you are not yet to Bronze Ambassador. Get yourself to Bronze Ambassador. If you recruit someone in each of these first 4 campaigns, that's 1,200 points. You're a quarter of the way there. Then you get the promotion to Bronze Ambassador. There's another 500. You've got team members on your team that are working their way to Bronze Ambassador. Help them get there. Work together with them. You get another 250 points for each of those. Then comes campaign 1. We're in the actual incentive period, and that's when your personal sales are going to start counting. Everybody needs to have sales of at least $200. If you don't have sales of at least $200, you're not making any money in this business, and you're barely making any at 200. You've got to grow your customer base. You've got to get out there. You've got to buy more brochures and get them in the hands of potential customers and get their follow-up information and follow up with them. At the same time, when you're out talking to somebody about becoming a customer, you're also letting them know that they can join your team, that they can earn money for the holidays, be debt-free for the holidays. On our Facebook group page, I put some little pictures that you can text out and get some, text them to everybody that you know. Of course, traditional qualified new recruits are worth more. They're 300. Again, each time your Q&R is under a $50 order, during the incentive period, you get 100 points. Now, promote to a new leadership title for the very first time right here. This is for everybody Bronze Ambassador and above. Again, promoter and star promoter do not count this because you're not truly a leader until you become a Bronze Ambassador. If you look at the career and compensation plan, you'll see that. So, what do you need to promote to the next title? Make sure that you're looking at your business review report and vibe. Talk to your mentor. Let them help you figure out what you need to get there, how you're going to do it, because that's a big chunk of your points right there. And if you can promote to more than one title during this incentive period, you're just golden. There's no reason why you shouldn't make it. And then again, when you help your team reach their goals, it's going to help you reach yours. So mentor someone in your first generation to a new leadership title, and you get the 500 points. Not to mention all the cash bonuses you're getting while you're doing this. So your paycheck is going to go up when you're doing these different things to reach this goal, to earn this trip. So, any questions on any of this? Again, here is the other tracking sheet that you can use. And again, it was in the email. It's also over on our Facebook group page, and I can send it to you if you need. But you want to have this printed out. You want to have it in hand and know and track it and know what you need to do to reach your goals. So when you're out and about and you're sharing the opportunity with everyone, we also have the Build the Love Avon incentive, where your new representatives can earn an iPad. You want to use this. Have a picture of this on your phone when you're out and about talking to people. Let them know, you join my business now, you have the opportunity to earn an iPad. What do they need to do? During the incentive period, which is campaigns 23 through campaign 26, they need $3,000 in sales. That comes to $750 a campaign, which can seem a little bit overwhelming. But the great news is you need to invite a friend to do this business with you. Have a friend join you on your team. It's always more fun to do Avon with a friend. And now you bring in a couple of people. Their sales on your team along with your sales need to equal the $3,000. So if you had someone come on and join and they have 3 people, they invite 3 people to join also, and they all have $250 in sales within these 4 campaigns, they're going to get she's going to get the iPad. So there's also fundraisers. You can do fundraisers during this time to help that, talk to your recruit about doing fundraisers with this holiday sales to get that iPad. And this is going to, help that person make more money, and they're going to want to stay on your team, and it's going to eventually help you because you need to be recruiting during this incentive period. So, any questions on that?
Do I need to go ahead and start putting that out now?
Put that out now. You've already got recruits that are joining now for 24. So start sharing this incentive about the iPad. There's a picture of it on our Facebook page where you can capture that.
No seasoning, they barely, sometimes they try to do something and bring out, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I'm sorry?
I did.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, let me mute her. All right, sorry about that.
It's also in the resources on Vi. The business resources on Vi.
And if you're on Avon 2.0, just go all the way down to the incentives, and it's right there also.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so yes.
And what about this? I think it's a good idea. Can I put it inside the brochure, like fold it up?
Absolutely. Very good, Nzinga. Yeah, I hadn't even thought about that. Yes, print this out and put it in with your brochures. Absolutely.
Okay. And I can also share it in my group chat, Facebook, Instagram, neighbors.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And there may even, if you look under Avon Social, I haven't been there in about a week because I set it up so early in advance. There may even be something in there on that. I'm not sure. So
I did look at it today. I didn't see it yet.
Okay. But wonderful idea, Nzinga. Absolutely. Print this up and let everybody know. Let everybody know. You need it. You want an iPad? Hey, here you go. This is what you can do to earn it.
Right. That's how you get more attention. Because what I do, I'll give my son 3 books a week to give to the teachers. And like you said, don't rush them. Whatever they're ready to order, they're going to order.
Right.
And I put samples inside the brochures also.
Great.
So I'm trying my best. I'm trying.
You are doing a great job. And consistency pays off.
Exactly.
It really does. Patience can tell you that.
Yeah.
So the pro tip here is when you sell $500 each campaign and recruit 1 person each campaign who continues to sell $150, the iPad is yours. So let them know that.
Okay.
And again, they're also you're earning those cash bonuses and you're earning points towards the trip. Okay. Fundraising. So when we get to campaign 1 and our sales start counting, and you want to try to hit $500 a campaign because you're going to get 200 points. Think about fundraising. And we've got the online fundraising is coming. They're going to be announcing it soon. You have to be on your Avon 2.0. So if you haven't done that yet, do it. Make sure that if you have orders sitting in your cart, write them down. Print them out because when you switch, they're gone. So make sure that you do that. But you do want to go ahead and get on 2.0 and get used to that. There's a little bit of a learning curve, but I absolutely love it. It's really, really worth it.
Okay.
And you can read all about this. This is for online fundraising. Of course, you can still do the fundraising with the flyers. So, check that out under fundraising. But that will help you reach your sales goals. If you, and who are you going to do a fundraiser with? So let's talk about that for a second. what I did was, of course, there's the fire department, the police department. You can go out and sell the Herbie the Hedgehog. And so for every $20, you can let them know that they're donating to Herbie, because it's 50% earnings. You get 2 for the price of 1. That they're donating 2 Herbies to the police department or the fire department. What they like to do is have them in the car or whatever, and when they make stops and there's children involved, they like to have those on hand. So you talk to your local fire department or police department and let them know what you're doing. And now you may or may not have to charge tax on that. Talk to them about whether or not they're willing to give you their help me out, Lucille. Tax exempt. Thank you. So talk to them about that. But that's one way to do it. There's other, Google nonprofits in your area code, say in your zip code, and see what's out there. I found one in mine, and it's sort of like a Ronald McDonald House, and I've actually cooked for them before. And I'm going to be donating all of my proceeds. I may do Herbie, I may do the candles, I don't know, but I'm going to set up my website and you know, enroll them in a fundraiser where all my proceeds, everything that I make off of the sales that are associated with this fundraiser, they get. And I'm going to do it for about a month.
And I have a question with that.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm glad you brought this up about the fundraising. I know I want to do a fundraiser, but I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to.
You have to read. There's instructions there, and there's even a kit you can purchase, and we can have a one-on-one on that. Okay.
I'll work with her on that, Debbie.
Yeah.
I'll work with you on it, Nzinga.
Yeah, you'll definitely want some help. It's hard work. I'll be honest. The last one I did was $4,400. And I'm getting ready to do that one again. It's with the cosmetology department. But and it's a lot of work when they're selling from these flyers and you have to go deliver to each student. This is going to be fantastic because you register them and you get a URL. So it'll be youravon.com/fundraising/Miller Career, whatever. And you'll share that with your organization. They're going to share that with everybody they know. We're going to put it all out there on social media, and all the sales that come in, you'll be able to print out a report. And I can then go and I'll get my earnings from Avon, and I can write them a check and present them with their check.
Okay.
And you can decide how much you want to give them. You're going to earn based on what your earning size is. So if the order is, let's say it's $4,000 like mine is. If you're President's Club, you're going to get 50% commission. If you're not at President's Club yet, you're going to get 45% commission. Is that right, or is it 40?
40.
Just 40?
I think so.
Okay, just 40.
Well, Debbie, I think it's 50-50. You know, you only pay Avon the 50, and then you decide how much.
On the flyers. That's only on the flyers. When it comes to the online fund, yeah,
Okay.
and the online fundraiser, and you'll notice. Okay. Oh, and don't forget, this also applies to double dollars, which we'll talk about in a minute. But anyway, let's see. Somewhere on here, and it said the part about. Yeah, I don't know where I saw it, but anyway, yeah, you only get the percentage that you're earning. So you look at the earnings chart and see, depending on how much that fundraiser is plus your regular orders, that's how much you're going to earn. So you know, you can say 30% or whatever it is. You know, you'll have to figure that out. You can tell them if your fundraiser is this much, you're going to get this 20%. If it's this much, you're going to get 30%. So you know, they'll really work hard to earn that. And then again, when we have double dollars going on from campaign 22 to 26. That doesn't really tie in, unfortunately, with the Grand Fiesta, the Mexico trip. But keep that in mind. If you wanted to do fundraisers right now, that can really help you with your double dollars to get you to President's Club. So, you know, you've got until campaign 26 to hit President's Club for the year. So, and then we all go back down to 0. So, did I miss anything on that? Any questions on that? And we will help you with your fundraiser, yeah, one-on-one. If anybody wants to set up a fundraiser, get a hold of your mentor, talk to them, or give me a call. I do it every year, and we can sit down and help you out with that.
Okay, Ms. Debbie.
So really, any questions? I mean, it's all about having the sheet of paper in front of you. You need to have it there and know what it is you have to do each campaign. You know, I'm going to hit my $500 sales. I'm going to recruit somebody every campaign. My goal is 2 a campaign.
Now, can I go ahead, even that we are campaign 22, can I go ahead and start showing people campaign 23? Let's go ahead and start passing them out.
If you want, that's up to you. You just can't place an order until next Wednesday.
Okay.
Sure, absolutely.
What I do, I make my own labels and I put it in the back of the book to let them know this is my information. So
Sure, always have your phone number, your website, all of that, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
You can get a stamp, you can do labels, whatever you want to do. And make sure it says to buy or sell.
Okay.
Or join my team for $25.
Okay.
Make sure it says that. And I loved your idea about adding that flyer about the iPad. So that's wonderful. We're all going to be taking that. I'll be posting that on our Facebook group page, and I'll give you credit for that. That's wonderful. Good deal. So just have your tracking sheet in front of you. Know you need to hit that $500 in sales in campaign 1. How are you going to do it? In 1 through 8, because that's good points right there. And you want to advance to the next title. And you want to start your team. If you're not team building yet, you're missing the boat, because that's where the money is at. And you're going to get the mentoring bonuses for people advancing under you, and you're going to get bonus money for advancing yourself. So it is very important. And why keep the secret? Go out. I'm going to tell this story. I know some of you have heard it a million times, but I've always talked to my team about you share the opportunity with everyone. You have that customer, they're buying $20 from you every other month. You're not earning a lot of money from them, especially the ones who can't really afford to buy from you what they want to buy. You let them know, you can join my team. You can have this business too. So I go to the vet and I'm talking to the lady up there, and I said, you know, we start talking about her business, about my business, and she decides she wants to join. Well, I get a call from one of the reps on my team, a good friend of mine, and she says, you took my customer away. And I said, who? And she tells me, I said, you're supposed to offer the opportunity. You always offer the opportunity. So, you know, I didn't know she was your customer. So you make sure, because then if you don't offer them the opportunity, they're going to be calling Avon. Someone's going to get them, and they're going to be on their team, not your team. So it's very important to always offer the opportunity. And don't think that somebody, oh, you know, she dresses real nice, I'm sure she doesn't want to. You don't know that she's on her way to a job interview. You don't know if her husband just lost his job. You don't know what is going on in someone's life. Just be there to offer the opportunity, because you could be that blessing in their life and you don't even know it. So always offer the opportunity. All right?
Okay. And like yesterday, when I went to the doctor's office, like you said, always, like the other meeting, you always say, drop some books off at the doctor's office, and they know your face constantly. Like what I do, I'm a social person, and I like to, you know, start having conversation.
Stop making noise. You hear me doing something, don't you?
We hear you. Go ahead and zing it.
And I started talking to people. Say, hey, I'm an Avon lady. We like to By Avon. So what I do, they ask me, do you have a book on hand? I said, yes, I do. And even if I don't have a book, I always show my phone. I said, look, let me show you my website. And I put up my website.
Right. Yeah, we talked about that when I went to RepFest. Someone said, let's say someone approaches you and says, oh, I really like, actually, I was at the pet store today. Guess I love my dog. But anyway, I was there. She goes, my gosh, your skin looks so good. I said, it's a line from my store. What is your store? Oh, let me give it to you. And I text her my website. So someone says, oh, I like your earrings. Oh, it's from my store. Where's your store? You text them your website. That's the address to my store. You don't even have to leave your home. And then they've got your information. But of course, make sure you get their information so that you can, and let them know, let me follow up with you so I can get you some samples. So very good. So that's it. Get out there. It doesn't have to be when you're going out and you're trying to talk to people. You know, it's Avon Customer Appreciation Day every day. No one has to know that it's just a made-up day and you're making it up, but go out there. And I do the little bambitas, which I don't have one with me now, but I bought some mints to make some more. But anyway, have that and just hand them out. Trick-or-treating, you know, have books, have little packages for that. All that information is on Facebook. There you go. And Zinga's got it. And I will be sending out an email with all of that attached too. I may even do a Zoom just on that. Halloween sales, Black Friday sales. Got some really fun things for you to do for Black Friday where you don't even have to leave the house.
Oh yeah, when is Black Friday sale?
The day after Thanksgiving is always Black Friday.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll be talking about that come November.
All right.
So it's just making it second nature. When you leave the house, there's always books in my car. Everywhere I go, everyone gets a book or they get a bambita, a little sample pack from me. I talk about Avon everywhere I go. And it's second nature, and that's what you do. So.
And like you said, if they say no, they say, oh, well, ma'am, here's my card, just in case, if you change your mind.
Or if you know someone who is interested, absolutely, absolutely. So I hope you're all going to join me in Los Cabos, Mexico. I know Lucille and I are going to be there, and we're going to be laying right there with our drinks at the pool, or maybe over in the cabana under the palm trees. But that's what the resort looks like. That is it. And we are going to be there.
They're going to. All of my team are going with me. So
listen, and I'll tell you what, we need to get, there's over 600 of us. Let's get a group together. Peter and Bernadette, you know, are my upline. They have the #1 team. They usually have a big party. So you want to come out, you want to meet them. They're wonderful people. You want to be there. I'm telling you, it is so much fun. It's so relaxing. It's wonderful.
Guarantee you, go once, you will never miss another one.
Never.
Now, Miss Lucio, it was okay, I could do like a fundraising on Facebook? Is that possible?
I think people have done it before. I've never done it, so I'd have to find someone with that expertise. But you can do it. I haven't experienced it. How about you, Debbie?
I would think that you just set it up and then you can share the link and let people know that you're fundraising. Like what I'm going to do is let them know that I'm fundraising for this organization, and this is the link if they want to help out. And my goal is that the organization that I'm fundraising for, they're going to be sharing on Facebook. They're going to be sharing on Twitter and everything else. So and what happens there is that I'm gaining new customers. Every time they're sharing my link, I'm gaining new customers and hopefully new team members.
So would they be ordering the fundraiser products from there, or would that be for donations only?
It's for product. They'll be ordering product. It can be the whole brochure. I think the online one is just going to be the brochure. It's not going to be the flyers. The flyers are, you hand them out, you take the orders, you deliver. Right. So I'm pushing for online all the way. because it is hard. You've seen me when I do my big $4,000 fundraiser, and it's a 3-day thing, just bagging all those orders and then getting it to the school and all that. So this way they're ordering, it's being shipped directly to them. They're paying for it. I'm just getting my earnings off of these orders, and I write a check based on what percentage we agree on to the organization. So it's a win-win. So we will definitely, I'll do another Zoom on just on fundraising. We'll do that so that we can really sit down and talk about it. And especially as soon as they announce this online and all the details for that, because I really need all the details on the online first.
And I don't think that's coming till the end of the month, right?
Yeah, unfortunately. I cannot wait. But anyway, yeah. I'm so anxious because my fundraiser is in November, usually before Thanksgiving, and I really need it to, I want it to happen now, so.
Well, one more note on fundraising. After we met on Tuesday, I came back and I Googled the nonprofits in the area, and I actually spoke with the Boys and Girls Club.
Fabulous.
So I'm still waiting on them. They asked me to send them some information, and they're reviewing it, and I will give them a call tomorrow.
Fantastic.
But that was a great idea to Google the nonprofits.
And that would be easy to do with the online, especially because,
absolutely,
you know, again, they're just sharing your site and you're donating your proceeds. So yeah. I've done it before without it being a fundraiser. I did it for a young lady that has a little, what is the word I'm looking for? An nonprofit where they were making food for the homeless. Of course, the city has shut that down.
Yeah.
But I took donations and bought the little, back when we had the sample sizes or trial sizes of lotions. I did the deodorants, and I did all that, and collected socks and stuff, and did all of my proceeds for a month went to her, and I just wrote her a check.
Neat.
So I've done that before where it wasn't really registered as a fundraiser, but I just did it on my own.
Right.
My very first representative on my team was my aunt, and she's no longer with us, but she donated all of her earnings from Avon back to breast cancer awareness, to the fund. Yeah. And I did not know that. She never told me that until I was at her funeral. So your money can go wherever you want it to, you know, but this is going to be fantastic. It's going to be, you're going to be able to register it, and it's really going to drive business to our stores, and that's what we want. So remember, customers and new team members. So.
And you see the earrings I have? This is by Avon. I bet you can't even tell.
Fantastic.
Well, they asked
well,
me,
we can barely see you, so. Well, all right, ladies, I'm not going to keep you any longer, so I really appreciate you all coming. This is recorded, so I get to, I'll save it. Hopefully I can figure out how to do this, save it, and I'll post it and share it with the team by email as soon as we're done. And anyway, if you have any specific questions, reach out to your mentor and talk to them, or give us a call, or join us again on our Facebook page and ask questions there. But we're here to help you, whatever you need.
Hi, Denisha. I just noticed you there.
All right, ladies. Thanks for joining.
Thanks,
all
Debbie.
right, good night.
All right. Bye.
Bye.